Hello everyone and welcome back to our continued Let's Play of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Underdogs are not real dogs. Just so you know.
Okay. I was gonna mention that this and the part before that, and possibly the part before that, all ended on a testimony by Gumshoe.
Yeah, Gumshoe's been on the stand a long while. I think Von Karma doesn't know very well what she's doing. It seems like you're in a bad place if you have like Detective Gumshoe on for like 3 or 4 testimonies.
Unless you are that one guy, Edgeworth.
Yeah. Unless you're Edgeworth, who's actually like works properly with the police and doesn't like whip Gumshoe, though he still does take away his
Gumshoe
pay.
works well as Edgeworth, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's fair. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. What?
But I mean, I guess it makes sense. If he can't get the gun to her body because the body's in the way, I mean, he stares to point it at her body. Most of what I'm like, he got shot, then they started fighting, and then he decided to pull out his gun and try to shoot her. But I'm like, this guy takes her getting shot thing pretty well.
He does. Yeah, the getting shot thing already doesn't make sense, but that would make a lot more sense with another type of gun. A handgun a handgun, it doesn't make much sense that you'd have trouble hitting a person close to you. That's pretty much what they're meant for. Obviously,
no, at the same time, he did get shot, so he probably wasn't all there.
Well, wait. No, but even that doesn't make sense, because he got shot with his own gun, so she stabbed him. So the idea they're bringing up now, because the idea before was he got shot and then stabbed, but now they're saying that she tried to stab him, he took a shot, then she took away the gun and shot him.
But she did stab him first. Okay, then he was stabbed. Maybe that's why he wasn't all there.
Yeah.
I hadn't actually read the first line. I spaced out, so I was assuming that he was shot, but okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I was just making that clear because you kept saying that. I was thinking about it, I was like, but he obviously couldn't have been because,
Maybe he shot himself. Maybe he's really bad at it. Maybe like being on my FA for too long costed.
that would make sense. The defendant then picked up on the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. This scenario you have put together does make sense.
Rather the fact that the defendant had to be like the Terminator pretty much.
Yeah, seriously. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, just by listening, it does make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Oh, jeez. Phoenix Wright with just the glare of death today. I mean, he's even making Sapare cough.
Yes, it's causing me to get cancer. He has a cancer glare.
Jesus. The most terrifying kind of glare. Except for the pony AIDS glare.
I don't know, which one is scarier.
I don't know. Hold it! There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
See, and that's why the defendant was a fuck. Objection. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix, right? It was obvious that she secretly Schwarzenegger. Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling was a Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. Wait, this is an accepted fact in law and court?
I don't know if it is. My argument with this is even if she is going with the fact that this is accepted logic, then it kind of brings up the issue that even if what you say is true, Maya Fey is therefore not the killer.
But, I don't know, maybe they're just I don't know, now I'm just confused. With the nurse's beard, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. How is this the law?
I
Like,
don't...
now like, the judge must be sitting there like, I have no idea what you said, but you sound correct.
The judge probably is just like, I'm so high right now.
The judge is smoking his own beard. It makes him extremely high.
I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean channeling technique.
That poor desk.
I know.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about.
See, I told you. It's totally like, look at his eyes.
Yeah, I know.
Why am I seeing pink dinosaurs dance with yellow stuffed? But
the yellow one.
yes, the yellow one. I was gonna bring up the Pooh guy, but I forgot his name.
Winnie
But
the
I mean
Pooh.
Pooh. Yes, that guy. God, why is he called Pooh?
I don't know, because it's
The Pooh guy.
I'm not the one who named him Winnie the Pooh. I actually don't really know. I just know he's named after a real bear, but I don't know why.
Well, the bear's probably dead. I assume we can read seppuku.
Well, I imagine by now he's dead, but I doubt he can read seppuku.
You would commit seppuku if you were named Mr. Pooh.
Probably. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. I guess the judge will just never find out.
So he doesn't even care about the evidence anymore.
He probably doesn't. Everyone's just giving him death glares, and he's just probably at the end of this gonna be ducked behind his desk, be like, "Don't glare at me. Don't look at me. Hold it." So he was stabbed, but the stabbed wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, it was pretty bad. How bad would you say it was?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much blood did you lose? 10 out of 10 IGN.
Yeah. That'd be interesting if IGN rated games and meter, like, and, yeah. Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. So the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Okay, Mr. Gumshoe. Sorry.
What did he do?
I really
That's not a dizziness scale. It was very applicable.
Yeah.
Get rid of the vector skill or whatever he used for like earthquakes. Use the gumshoe skill.
To be fair, I actually know where he's... it's one of those things that if you've given blood, you probably know where it's coming from. I've given blood, and you actually do feel kind of woozy afterward.
Yes.
Mainly, it's kind of weird. Last time I gave blood, my stomach hurt. I don't know why.
Honestly, what I'm wondering is... I don't know. I'm not actually wondering anything. I'm trying to think of something to say, and I'm failing.
Ah, that's fine. Hold it! There's gonna be plenty to say about this, maybe. Where in the world did the pistol come from? Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically brought it for that day. But a handgun?
Wait, that is not questionable at all. He brought a gun to a meeting. I mean, like, he brought a murder weapon into the fucking room.
Yeah, seriously. Like, self-defense is one thing if he carried it around all the time, but it sounds like he specifically brought it, yeah.
I mean, he just said he brought it specifically for that meeting.
Right, exactly. So, you know, that is a little suspicious, actually.
I mean, that one only brought, like, a food peeling knife.
Ah, seriously.
She bought a good knife to a gunfight and she stole one. I told you she's the Terminator.
Yeah. Oh man, Maya Fey is the Terminator. That would be an awful movie. They got it off the black mark. Oh, come on! What? Why can we not just plead self-defense? I know that it's not even self-defense, but come on. This guy clearly had planned to kill the nurse.
Wait, how do you guys even know that he bought it on the black market in the first place? And why isn't this brought up?
I'm not sure why it wasn't brought up earlier. This seems very important, and the only way I could assume that they knew it was off the black market is something I saw in a detective show where they probably fired they probably got rid of the guns like each gun has a serial number so they can, find out where you bought it, and I guess you can technically file them off if you put enough effort into it. Which is generally, but still. But
then, okay, then my question is, how do they know that it was his? Because, I mean, he bought it on a black market, they don't know that it's his.
Yeah.
It's just a black market gun that was found in the scene of the crime.
That's a fair point.
It has his fingerprints on it, but it doesn't mean that much.
Yeah. Overall, all in all, there's no real angle that I can make this make sense from. Like, the black market thing I mentioned might, technically, but, yeah, then you bring up, well, he's not really a way to prove it's his gun, and that is very true. I mean, we certainly didn't see him waving around a gun before he went in there.
Yeah. Well, he seemed like a cool guy to me. He was a little crazy.
Yeah. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something?
And he fed at it really badly.
Yeah, he did. Hold it! So, you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but that's what I'd think. The two of them were already fighting, then a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt.
Me none.
Weird, whatever.
I don't want her to die, but I mean, she could have taken a bit of a bullet wound.
Could have gotten shot in the arm. And it would have been great.
Well, her tongue could have been shot off. To listen to it.
It's really hard to non-fatally shoot someone's tongue off. You gotta work at that.
But I mean, it's Maya. She can fight up.
That's probably true. Hold it! Maya has never fired a gun before in her life.
How do you know that?
Well, I'm
I
not...
just imagine that town is actually like really gun obsessed, like you seen those overrepresented American thing where she has like a machine gun or shooting in a random direction.
Oh man, no, I imagine that, and then Pearl's just running around with a handgun, being like, "Yay!"
Yeah, see, like Pearl just actually has a rocket launcher that she can put out.
That would make sense. I mean, remember that time she was like. There's like, you didn't walk right, and she's like, no, I ran.
Yeah, see? She's super. I don't know. She's watching, I guess, Big Brother.
She is. Just everyone in this case is suddenly the Terminator. Victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it by pulling the trigger.
But, do you mean he couldn't fire it efficiently?
I know, seriously. And he owned the thing. Even me? I wonder.
I wonder, could I go kill a bitch?
I wonder if tomorrow in court, could I just bring a gun and shoot Von Karma?
And then use a metal detector and be like, there's a bullet stuck in your arm. I can prove it.
That'd be pretty amazing. Oh man. Someone should make someone should make a Phoenix Wright, creepypasta about that.
They shoots people and then proves that they have a bullet in their body.
Yeah, exactly.
Now do you understand? And one comma's logic is perfect. That's why my father told he didn't lose a case.
Yeah, totally not. Testimony certainly makes us look very bad. Why?
Karma.
Yeah,
Hey, maybe you may continue, you have to see.
Yeah. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it.
Keep it in the pants.
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. Two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Picked up with the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. Okay, let's look at some of this evidence.
Did you already press everything?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I guess I just spaced for the last time, right?
Well, that's unfortunate, but let's see. Stabbed in the chest and shot point blank. Let's see.
Look at the gun.
Murder weapon was Gray's. 2 shots fired. There's Maya and Gray's fingerprints.
That doesn't have any.
Yeah. Let's see. We have like that's a guide map or floor plans. We don't have a floor plans for where they were standing, do we?
Yeah, that doesn't really matter.
Well, mainly it would matter because I don't think it matters yet, but there's a hole in the folding screen. I was like, I had to get there at some point. But, yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's relevant too. You can connect it to something.
Yeah.
I thought I'm big.
Took a shot because... Yeah, okay. You know, unfortunately, I don't think this is relevant, because this is, this is the game's, like, rated teen, and I just don't think they added that much graphic detail, but I feel like for having for the amount of blood that it appears it happened, especially considering on this...
The knife is fine, yeah.
Yeah, the knife barely has any.
Maybe she just, like, poked him every lightly and he's over-dramatic.
I wonder if that actually could be the case.
I doubt it. It seems too obvious.
Perhaps.
And then shot it point blank.
Stabbed in the chest and then shot point blank.
So I just noticed they really like green jewels.
They do like their green jewels. I can't disagree with that, to be honest.
Being a fan of the green jewels.
What? You're saying you're not a fan of green jewels?
I wish I had green jewels. Sounds slightly sexual.
Of course you would say that. You're just jealous because I have a glowing green 9.
Or a 6.
Or 6 if I turned it the other way, yeah.
But she doesn't ever say why they have the whole 9 saying.
Oops! Oh wait, okay, I just said press. I guess mainly I thought that might be relevant because he goes on the... If I press him, he talks about the blood loss, but yeah.
I mean, if you want to do it, I'm not gonna sue you.
Okay. But, you were asking about the... What were you
like, why do they have a 9?
Oh. No, I don't...
mean anything.
I don't think it does mean anything. I'm pretty sure that's just the way Magatamas look. But I don't really know why Magatamas are 9s. I don't know if it's actually supposed to even be a 9, more of just a curved stone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Objection.
that wasn't right. Statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Yeah, you can see nothing faulty. You have to penalize me, Mr. Wright. Oh, no. Must be on the wrong track.
Wait, do you say you have to penalize me, Mr. White? Since when is the judge getting into that shit? The whip is getting to it.
I think it is. Jesus.
Oh, yes, penalize me, Mr. White.
I didn't quite realize what I was saying there, jeez. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see.
And ended it.
Let's see. Let's look at the autopsy. Stabbed in chest, then shot at point blank. Okay, well that does technically check out, yeah. Okay. Took a shot, but they were too close. He missed. I'm gotta say, at this point, I really don't know where the game's getting at.
I'm slightly confused. Try going to go back and then just click through it to the end again. Other direction.
Oh. His testimony. Oh.
Okay, that's why we involved.
Yeah. Contradiction there somewhere. Uncovering the truth, and uncovering is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it.
You suck, Phoenix.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a hint. Let's see. I got any strange reactions. Height. She brings up the channeling.
Look at the profile.
Yeah. That actually might be something I completely overlooked just because, probably because I'm used to playing the first Phoenix right now, and I haven't thought about looking at profiles. So let's see this nurse. You know, that doesn't really show her physique at all.
Wait, how old was the other girl?
This one?
Age? Disease is not an age! You stupid. She looks so scary.
She does look pretty scary.
What if she shined that other girl? That would make her a killer.
Yes,
No, not this one, I meant the small one.
Oh.
like, that's just weird. What if you shined like Pearl?
Yeah, Pearl's living, but still, that is a good point. What would happen to a channel if they channeled, like, an 8-year-old girl?
Does it, like, become tiny? Does it, like, crush your internal organs and kill her?
Jeez, that'd be pretty intense.
What if you channel, like, someone while being pregnant? Does the baby just disappear?
Oh, man. That's actually a pretty good question.
Well, if you channel a guy, do you change?
It's pretty good. I don't know.
Look at the news story. The other one. The newsletter. Yeah, that's not okay. Do we have anything that talks about channeling?
I don't really think so. Suspicion of murder while channeling.
God, she looks so scary.
She looks pretty horrifying. Dr. Gray. Malpractice incident murder during channeling.
So why can't we just channel him and ask him?
Yeah, I don't know.
Now that we have officially accepted into court that channeling exists.
Yeah. Hold it. Okay. Crimson height.
Objection, I have a big dick.
Think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning? Miles channeling. The Korean technique, the medium physically changes. The build of the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
She would still be a woman, no offense to woman.
Yeah, she would still be a woman, and probably not as bulky as the doctor. Because the doctor actually looks like he's getting adult.
That nurse was secretly German.
I feel like we're once again stating that women just don't exist
we have
in
this
Germany.
one woman to go by.
Oh, that's true. Oops! Fuck. I really did not mean to press that. It contradicts the,
It's amazing if it had been correct.
I know. I'd be pretty surprised. If I just accidentally clicked it correct. I've been lucky before, but that'd be outstanding. Let's see. Clearly, Detective Gumshoe did it.
This Detective Gumshoe is an origami gum. She's only 18? She does not look 18.
You know, she doesn't look 18.
She smokes too much.
Smoking too much make you look 20 when you're 18.
I think smoking too much makes you look older.
Yeah, I think you're right. Apparently being a prodigy makes you look older.
That makes total sense.
Yeah. Really? Okay. Channeling, so stab the victim.
We should give the case of what was a little girl, she would beat it.
Probably so. Of course, the victim used Alaska's strength to fight back, sir. Fighting victim took out his gun. Okay, let's go around pressing.
Press the gun, honey.
Where in the world did that pistol come from?
Oh, yes, you put it.
Where you bought it that day? But a handgun? Got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Right, you have to bring a great big gun. Just take precautions against something? Precautions against something you say, Mr. Wright.
Look at the gun again.
Those graves, 2 shots.
I don't know.
Someone
shoot me.
I'd rather not.
If you wanna present that one thing, then you could, but I don't even know where you would wanna present it.
Which thing is? Yeah. Let's see. Shot because they're okay. Because it was too close, they missed. I'm going to save 1 sec. And we are back. Sorry it took us so long to find this, and sorry we had... Huh?
They weren't watching while we were doing this.
Yeah, I know. But even so, it took us a little bit before we took a break to find
Not
what
as
we're
long
actually
as
doing.
steak.
Yeah, that's true. Not as long as the goddamn steak. Objection!
It's a steak of this game.
There will probably be another thing worse than this. Well, maybe not, but you know, there's probably going to be a steak of this game. This is more like the mini steak of this game. It's a baby steak. It's a hamburger of this game.
Hamburgers are small steaks? I don't even know. Oh, Americans. I'm imagining if you guys have like the national food chain, you have like really small fish that eat small fish, and then hamburgers that eat fish, and then Americans that eat hamburgers. And that's the whole food chain.
Man, that would be an interesting food chain. To be fair, hamburgers that eat fish sound horrifying.
It's a hungry hamburger.
Hungry hamburgers. Just a tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
We totally don't know what we're talking about, but it's okay.
Yeah. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on the costume?
But you said there was gunpowder on the thing.
It was the smell of gunpowder. It was gunpowder burn. It was one of those things that kind of, I think it screwed us over because we hadn't played for a while, and it's the kind of thing that I think they should have added into something like his autopsy report. Like,
because I mean, this one just mentioned gunpowder residue.
Yeah.
But I had thought about it before, but because of the fact that they mentioned that it had smelled of gunpowder, I actually kind of assumed that already was there.
Right, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I thought when they said gunpowder residue, they were covering the gunpowder burn. You know, it's the kind of thing that honestly is... Similar terms can really mix you up with that. I sometimes can blame us, because I think they could have, I don't know, maybe not stated it smelled of gunpowder. Maybe the judge shouldn't have just shoved it in his face.
Judge.
Judge. Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from a point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? Means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
Objection! I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix White. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that?
I think we just did, bitch.
With a wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Really?
Thinking is for noobs.
Yes. I was thinking, is that wishy-washy thinking that it didn't have gunpowder burn? I don't know. Is thinking that electricity
Maybe wishy-washy thinks that way.
Maybe so. Maybe that's why it takes her so long to draw a thing. Oh, burns. I'm done. I'm a jerk. No one even knows who that is, and I apologize to anyone who does. Not because you did, you know, because I just said that. That was, yeah. I implore you to disapprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of the fight, the victim pushed the defendant away, and then that happened. And then it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
Oh man, that thing in the background startled me. Did someone just start buzzsaw doom?
I think so. We have to end the part soon anyway, because it's already 33 minutes, but we might also have to end because people might end up making noise.
That's fair. As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe.
Maybe she did actually use it like a peeling knife. She actually used a buzzsaw.
That would explain everything. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Man, she's covering her boobs.
Like, no.
It's like, oh no, I suddenly feel like a woman.
Why? Why must I be a woman?
Yes. Well then. At this fucking part already, noob.
Alright. I was just waiting for it to get to our, you know, like, a testimony.
Point, but we can do it later.
Yeah, alright. Thank you all for watching, and remember, don't be the hamburger steak.
Don't be a hamburger that eats fish, or the Americans will eat you.
That's a true fact. Don't you forget it.